If you have ever been to an abandoned location, then you will recognise the rush of anxiety and excitement that penetrates your body when you hear or see something unexpected. As you walk further into the unknown, it's easy to imagine that the history of the place has left a lingering presence. And nowadays, more and more urban explorers are seeking the ultimate thrill by venturing into some of the darkest and scariest locations in the world. Meaning, there is a multitude of footage out there where one of these brave souls have captured more than they bargained for. Here we look at some creepy footage inadvertently captured while exploring abandoned places. Hit those lights, sit back, and enjoy. Abandoned Hospital. The Fam is a YouTube channel that explores haunted and abandoned places, and in July 2018 he uploaded some extremely creepy footage from an abandoned hospital in Miami, Florida. From the very beginning of his exploration, paranormal activity commenced, and according to him, this particular location had already experienced several paranormal encounters. As he walks through the corridors of the hospital, you can see it's covered in large amounts of debris and graffiti, and several strange noises can be heard as he moves throughout the building. But as he passes what seems to have been a receptionist counter, he points the camera back down the hall, and you can clearly see a solid black shadow figure cross the hallway. Take a look.
I guess that's the reception area. Oh man, this place is so freaking creepy. Alright. Oh, this thing is moving. What the hell? Whoa. What was that? Did you guys hear that?
At first glance, it looks to be the shadow of the explorer. However, as he moves to the left, the shadow moves in the opposite direction, giving the impression that there was in fact someone or something in there with him. The Factory. In 2013, the small YouTube channel Edge Ninja uploaded a video of the outside of an abandoned factory in his neighbourhood. The building was dubbed The Factory by locals. One particular evening, as Edge Ninja was walking by the factory, he noticed the fire alarm lights were flashing inside the building, with random lights on in a few separate rooms. He claimed in all of the years he'd lived nearby, he had never seen a single person enter or leave the building, let alone leave any lights on, while a silent fire alarm is going off. He saw no movement inside the building, and with the fire department yet to arrive, he cut the video short. However, just as he is about to end the video, in the last frame, he shoots the top window of the factory. As he released the video, some commentators claimed that they could see a face appear in the left window. Take a look.
So I'm here in front of the Leviton factory, which has been closed for some time. I was just going to walk to drop off a Netflix. All of a sudden I see a bunch of flashing lights inside this building. I have confirmed by looking inside that the fire alarm has gone off. I don't know if some kind of drill or some kind of mechanical failure, or if there's an actual fire in there, but it's a little scary. I'm not sure if anyone's in that building right now. I'm not sure if the fire department's going to come, but it'd be pretty bad if there was a fire in this building, because my house isn't that far away. And the lights are flashing in more than one wing of the building. I don't hear any sound, which is strange. Normally the sound of a fire alarm going off is deafening. And it looks like there's one light on there. Could be somebody in an office, but who knows? There's another light on. Stairwell. Don't see anybody there.
There is definitely something in the window, but whether it's a face is open to debate. What's your thoughts? Haunted Government Building. This next video was filmed by urban explorers who uploaded to the YouTube channel Hell on Earth. They are exploring an abandoned Ministry of Defence building in an undisclosed location in the UK, and what they stumble upon when inside is quite disturbing. As soon as they enter the premises, they discover several dead birds, possibly pigeons. Also, the walls have been spray painted warnings on them. As they move further into the building, it becomes apparent that these birds have not died of natural causes, as several have been beheaded, and appeared to have only been just killed. However, their exploration was cut short after a security officer arrived, forcing them to leave the building, as they were trespassing. After questioning the men, the security guard jokingly said that the place was haunted, and a poltergeist was responsible for the dead birds. No explanation has been offered for why so many birds were dead in the government-owned building, and it poses the question, what the hell was going on in there?
You had it at a very awkward angle. You talk. Let me shine your torch on you if you're going to do anything. This is the Ministry of Justice building.
How are we going to tackle this then? I reckon most of the rooms are probably empty. And then it says die on the wall. They've been murdered. Seriously, they have been murdered. I don't like this. Neither do I. Let's go upstairs. This is why we don't do shit in dark. Ain't getting better. Oh, it says I warned you because it said don't go upstairs. That's fresh. They are really fresh. If I wasn't so scared, I would feel them to see if they were still warm. But I don't want to.
Footsteps. In April 2015, YouTuber NosyBeasted8928 set off to investigate an abandoned house in the UK. The building was filled with rubble, decay, and trash throughout. As he made his way through the house, it appeared it was structurally unsafe, so he was careful which rooms he went in. After exploring inside the house without incident, he ventured outside to look at the outbuildings, and after having a quick look around them, he made his way to what looked like a garage or lean-to. He was pretty silent throughout his exploration, and you can hear the birds singing outside, but as he enters this particular part of the house, you can clearly hear footsteps coming from above. They are definitely not his either. He makes a quick exit, clearly shaken by what he heard, and can be heard saying, "I better go, there were footsteps up there." Take a look and listen.
We should go. Footsteps up there then.
What gives a bit of credibility to this video is that the YouTube channel is not your usual ghost hunter. Most of his videos are exploring more mundane locations and topics. What's your thoughts? The Headless Shadow. Now this clip is pretty old, but we've never featured it on top 5s, so thought we would revive it. The video was uploaded in 2009 to a YouTube channel which is now inactive. The video shows a group of young men filming whilst walking through an abandoned school, believed to be in Kuwait. As they enter one of the empty classrooms, you can hear in the background the call to prayer. At this point, the men seem completely unaware that a shadowy headless figure appears to be walking towards them. It's likely they didn't notice the creepy figure until they played back the video. Take a look. There are many possible explanations, although many believe that this video caught a real paranormal entity on camera. What do you think? So that's 5 creepy videos taken inside abandoned locations. I hope you enjoyed, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on these 5 clips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.